Generic greetings and welcome to Beverage plus Sid Meier's Railroads. Once again, today's beverage is hot chocolate, actually. It's weird that I normally don't have hot chocolate. In fact, I haven't had it in probably 6 months or so, but, you know, there was a couple of extra sachets when I got my tea delivered. Yes, I actually do have my tea delivered by a company called Ringtons. It's very, very British, and it's a little bit poncy, but I take my beverages very seriously. Anyway, Sid Meier's Railroads, we're going to do another one of these because why not? A lot of people have been asking if there's a campaign. There isn't. No, you only do single player, and what you see when I do these beverages, videos rather, is you don't actually physically see the beverage. You might hear the beverage. I mean, you can hear the actual of that thing there, to some people's dismay. But yeah, this is the campaign, right? For all intents and purposes, it's a scenario. There's no campaign. There is pretty much a single player and the multiplayer option, which is pretty much just the same. Anyway, we're going to do a single player, and we're going to do Northwest USA because a lot of people have been asking for me to do that one. So we're going to do Northeast, Northwest, or Midwest, Northwest USA. There we go. I don't know if I've done this one before on another one, on another video, but we're going to have a quick blast through it because, well, a couple of people have been saying, can you do Northwest USA? So I thought, why not? I'm happy to oblige. I'm not going to knock the difficulty level up. A couple of people saying we should knock it up, but I don't like that. Routing difficulty, we could. Routing difficulty, if you're going on easy, it basically means the trains can move through each other, no problem. It is far too easy. Medium is when I have it on a standard. It means that if trains have been sitting at the station too long, they will go through each other. And hard basically means they can't go through each other at all. The reason I have it on medium is because A, it's the default, and B, if you have a problem like we did at the end of the last video where trains just were glitching out and were basically locked on the line, having it as medium means that they can eventually go through each other and fix that problem. So, yes, I'll keep it as medium. Investor difficulty, yeah, we're fine. We're going to be doing the, I'll just click OK and start this one. We're going to be doing the full victory conditions again, and the whole point of this is to try and get them done as fast as possible, and indeed get them all done. Didn't manage it with the last video, mainly due to a bug and also time. It was very, very long. It was a very, very long video, nearly 50 minutes or so, something like that. So hopefully this one will be a little bit shorter for you. Also, I don't want this beverage to run out. Oh, that's good hot chocolate. Right. So, we are in Bend. That is fine. I'm going to pause the game and just extend these down. We've got Jay Cook, Cornelius Vanderby, or is it Vanderbilt? It'll probably be Vanderby, and Jim Fisk. So, I'm in Bend, and we've got coal company there. I've got a power plant in Bend, which is good, which takes coal and... It takes coal and oil, which is very, very good, which is a lot around here. In fact, if I just click on my power plant, you can see that there is coal and oil in abundance down the bottom here. That is fine. There's more up the top. One of the problems with the power plants, though, is that they don't produce anything else, so you don't actually ship it anywhere. But it doesn't look like I have really any other choice. If I click on the coal, where else can we bring it? Bring it there. We can pull it up here. That's a car that will do motors. There's Portland that actually produces... What? Why do I remember Portland? Oh, because that's where Grimm's set, of course. Grimm. TV show called Grimm. That's where that's set. Yeah, we've got oil and stuff that goes into here. Oil that produces goods, and I think, well, them boxes, them goods, and coal or ore produces steel, and then you can bring the steel over there. But what's worrying is that Jim Fisk is close to me. Where is everybody else? Hopefully someone's up here. Yes, we have at Spokane. We've got Cornelius Vanderby. I'm just going to call Cornelius from now on because I'm sure I'm getting that name wrong. Vancouver's over there. Pretty sure that is not actually in the United States. It isn't Vancouver in Canada. There's Seattle with that big towery thing. There's a big volcano, Olympia, and Portland there again. So down here we should have... well, there's Bend. Is there anything around here? Jordan Valley? Oh, there's Bose. Oh, is it Bose? Something like that. They produce sound systems, as far as I'm aware. Right, okay. Let's have a quick look at our optional objectives. Not optional. We're definitely going to do this. Stimulate the region's economy by growing 2 villages into metropolises. So that's fine. We've got a couple of villages. Mine and the one to the right. That one there, so we should be able to get that one done fairly quickly. What else do we have to do? Get a foothold in the local forestry industry by buying or building a paper mill in the area, and we need to own a paper mill, and then take advantage of the finest lumber in the nation by shipping 50 carloads of lumber to your new paper mill. And Bose needs a newspaper. So it looks like I'm going over to the right. Okay, let's just unpause it and we'll crack on with this. So let's have some fun. Enjoy the trains. Let's bring some of this track all the way to Jordan Valley. All the way to about there. Buzz over there, which sadly we've already got J Cook there. So that's going to be problematic. Let's build a bit of a double track at the back here. Like so. And then we will use that to actually hook up oil. And we'll hook up a bit of the old... ore as well. Now I want to be very careful because I don't want it going up the hill. I want to do like that, and then we'll put 1 and 2, and that's our station's done. Then we want to max out the oil, wait until full, and then go there, and then we'll clear the path to come back, and then we'll do the same, or roughly the same, with the ore. We'll say max it out, and then head back, and then we will not clear it because it's only like 3 feet until it gets back, so there's no point. Right, we'll go to Bend, and we will buy out our power plant. Actually, we'll buy out our power plant. I can't, I don't have the money, so I will sell a couple of it. The reason I'm buying it out now is because I'm going to get a lot of money going there. A lot of, resources going to that power plant, so I want to buy it out first so we get that all sorted. We've got 2 lumber mills down here, which is good. We do need a newspaper in Bowes. So what I can do, in Jordan Valley... I also need to deliver 10 carloads of paper to Bowes. Boys? Is it Boys? I don't know what it is. That place. And 100 carloads of passengers to Seattle. That's going to be difficult. And then get some net worth. This should be quite easy to do, actually. Mera Fossil Solicits Railway. I just won my power plant, which is quite good. So, build a newspaper. Build or purchase a newspaper in that place. Over there. And one of the good things, actually, I've just realised here, if we get Jordan Valley leveled up, what will happen is that we can actually then build a paper mill there, which is another one of our objectives, and then take that paper to the other place up the top. But yeah, we're working this out. That's good. That'll work out fantastically well, I hope. Right, so we're just going to connect up these sort of sawmills, lumber mills, and then we will say bring... 10, just full cars of lumber to the place I haven't actually put any sort of station. Oops. There we go. And that will actually produce furniture. So that's fine. And then we will say, yeah, just keep the train full. I don't really care about unloading it. A couple of people have mentioned about me unloading trains and stuff, saying there's more efficient ways. You are right, but... I think it's a case of, do you care? Do you care about that extra little bit of speed that you might get from not unloading it versus unloading or taking off the carriages? When you fully upgrade to a station then to a terminal, it's faster car unload and unload speed, so it doesn't really matter that much, if I'm honest with you. But generally the rule is over long distances I rip the cars off because the trains go faster, especially early on. The fall off the trains, they don't have that much horsepower, they don't have much, well, traction or horsepower, whatever. They don't have enough, so it's something you have to be very careful about. Anyway, let's have a quick look. Looks like there is some lumber mills over there, but nothing down the bottom, nowhere near. I'm just looking at the paper mill, or rather I'm looking at the newspaper there. To the little globe on the top. Look, the Daily Planet. The Daily Orange. So, we do have stuff going to Bend, which we've got a power plant in there. Obviously, we're going to get a lot of money. We've got Jordan Valley, which is looks like it's going to be producing a lot of timber. It's got a lot of goods, actually. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to preemptively start connecting these up. Now, I also want to level that up to pretty much max straight away, because Bend and Jordan Valley, I reckon, will probably... I'll just speed up to max speed. I reckon they will probably grow very, very quickly. I don't think there's going to be much problem with that one. Looks like fossils over there, and if you bring foodstuffs to it, you will actually get a bit of a nice bonus. So I think we should get on with that. Let's just double track this right to the back, and then we will connect up a bit of track like so, and then what we'll do, we will then extend it up this way, and don't have enough money, into fossil, and then 25% passenger delivery bonus. I don't have any passengers whatsoever. Oh, looks like they've actually... Oh, new train available. Looks like they've actually shoved in some track over here as well, Jim Fisk has. Nah, didn't bid on that one. Doesn't really matter. I should really upgrade my trains. I'm sure I've done this one as a video. I'm sure I've done a video on this area before. Ah, well. Doesn't mean we can't do it again. Don't think I did the objectives, though. I can't remember taking stuff to Seattle. There we go. Alright, I'm trying to get that optional objective done. Or, I call them optional objectives. The victory conditions done. I'm trying to bring food stuff to fossils. So I'm going to actually... I wanted to try and bid that out, but it looks like we can't. Aha! Jordan Valley, look. It's good. We have, by the look of it, 5 goods on there. Bend is probably going to level up soon because of the stuff we're taking to it. We are taking grain from here over there. I'm feeling very cramped here. There's some guy in Portland, and there's some guy over here. In fact, all he's done is go from where I need to go all the way around to the place I want to go. What a git. Right, Jordan Valley, let's just upgrade that to a terminal. There we are. And we could do the same to Fossil, but I don't think we need to bother with that one. Optional objectives, or normal objectives. Take advantage of the finest lumber in the nation by shipping 50 carloads of lumber to your new paper mill. Oh, that's glitched out. Ship 50 carloads of lumber to your new paper mill. I haven't got a paper mill. I haven't got a paper mill. I'm just shipping wood. So it's counting the wood that I'm shipping about, but it's not really doing anything else. Interesting. Do I want to buy the food plant? I do want to buy that food plant because I do plan on taking stuff there. So I'll put a cheeky bid on that food plant. I have a feeling I'm going to have to sell the rest of my stock though, because it's what's going to happen, I think. Because I think someone else is going to bid on that one. And do I really want to upgrade that car? I could upgrade the car. No, let's cancel it. We don't want to mess around with the track. I don't think, by the look of it, I don't think anyone's going to bid on that, which would be good, because there is a mission to go there to carry foodstuffs, and I think there's a way to see what the mission is. Can't see it. Can't see it. It says, look, mission, deliver 5 foodstuffs, which I'm going to get done any second now, and that'll give me an incentive anyway. So here we go. It's going to come in, and then 1, 2. Actually, it won't be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 because if it's that guy's bid on that. Actually, on slow speed, to be honest with you. Yeah, oops. I've got that done, so I've got a bit of money there. I'm going to buy some more stock, my own stock. Excellent. Right. Let us upgrade that to a station. Don't want to do it to a terminal just yet. Hill Valley, Jordan Valley. I wish it was Hill Valley. Run for it, Marty! Right, let's put in another track, and then what we're going to do is come straight up here. And I haven't got enough money. We will have enough money in a little bit. Any second now, I'll have enough money for this bridge. No, I won't. Damn it! Okay. It's because I want to take this timber over there. Although I am getting because I bought that out, because I bought the food plant out, I actually get a bit of money over there, which is pretty good. And we'll get a lot of stuff in Bend. Here we go. There we go. Lots of cash. Let's build some nice little track over there. I'm building it close to that guy's side so he can't sort of cut me off. Jim Fisk set a new speed record. Very nice for Jim. Right. What I'm going to do is upgrade my trains. Oh, look at all these ones available. These are the very early ones. Obviously, we don't really have them at the moment. Or rather, they're ones we start with, but that was the default one. So that one is freight. It's just better. It's just better at everything. Let's upgrade that. Most of them tend to be better. There we go. This is going to probably put me in the tank. And, yep, I'm nearly $250,000 in the black. Yes, in the red, rather. In the red. Good grief, I'm going to have to work hard to get that back in the black. 161,000 in being a bit garbage. Right, but we can, however, go and say, carry all of that, wait until full, go there, and then come back with the goods. I'll come back with nothing. Jordan Valley's grown, and so's Bend. So, we need to go 2 villages into metropolises. No, metropolizes. Anyway, looks like that is working out quite nicely, so we will connect up that place here when I have the money, but I don't now. We need to then start carrying passages from Bend to Jordan Valley. Or could we go the other way? Yes, we might as well. Although we remember one of our objectives is to send some lots of passengers to Seattle, I believe. Although that's going to be really difficult. Yeah, that's not going to work out, if I'm honest with you. 100 carloads of new workers to Seattle. Timber takes top dollar. I think I've just got one of them objectives done. Yes, take advantage of the finest illumination by shipping 50 carloads of lumber to your new paper mill. Sadly, I don't have a new paper mill. I have just like a wood, like a furniture plant or something. It creates goods. So anyway, we can now start actually having a little passenger train going back and forward from these towns, and obviously that'll grow them. That's what we're trying to do. We're still in debt again, but whatever. So, looks like nobody. I'm going to speed up to max here. Nobody is really doing overly great. There's a lot of it's weird because the maps they actually do make a very big difference to the game. Obviously, certain maps are later on, or even like things. Like for example, Germany is not too bad. Britain's one of the easiest ones because it's got a couple of fairly large towns that you can ship to. This one's this is a larger map that's very hilly. It goes up and down, and it's got a lot of don't know what the term would be. It's very topographical. That might not be what I'm trying to say, but yeah, either way, it's got a lot of mountains, and it's it's got a lot of valleys and such. Well, it is a mountain range, isn't it? I guess, yeah. But it's very expensive to drive stuff around, and there's not a lot to transfer things. There's not a lot to transfer. That actually looks really good. Look at the way they've built the skyscrapers and stuff. Looks really good. A report of dead fish on beaches sends demand plummeting. Oh, not good. Good job. I have no stock in fish. In fact, where is the fisheries? Are they down the bottom here? Yep, there's one there. Salem Valley Fishery. There's one up there as well. Olympia Fishing Company. Right, looks like this guy's getting into some Salem Grain Farm action, which is not good. That's Jim Fisk. And looks over at Fossil. That's grown as well. Oh, that's pretty good. Right. I think what we can do, go to Bend, and then we will actually put another track on there. Then we will probably double track Fossil again. Or not again, because we haven't already done it, but we'll double track Fossil to about there. And then I will connect them up. And what I want to do, I want to take food from there and then bring it back to probably Bend, and then we'll clear that, and then we'll bring back some passengers and something like that. Yeah, that'll do. In fact, what we could do as well, there's a new train available. The 10-wheeler. Yeah. Which has got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, no, it's got 4 wheels. It's just 2 little sort of dolly wheels at the front. Right. So, Jordan Valley's growing right up. Look at the size of that. That's really going quite far. That's good. Alright, so we got that going to there and bringing it back. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to delete that. Don't want that one anymore. What I do want is to double track that thing all the way to about there. And then maybe connect it up like so. And connect that up like so. And then I want... No, we've got passengers going back and forward, but I don't think we need all of the passengers. Oh, do we want... There we go. So I've got passenger train going back and forward, and I don't think I need that. I've got... What I've done is I've changed it so we've got goods going from here, filling up, going to Bend, and then taking passengers and mail back. And here, I've got grain going from Fossil, food, going to Bend, and then taking passengers and people back. So that's all good. That's a lot of passengers. The only place we haven't really got passengers going from is Jordan Valley to over to Fossil. So we might sort that out. What I am going to do, however, is go to build, and then build a paper mill. There we go. So we now built a paper mill. So that's one of our objectives. Another one done. And we need to grow one other village into a metropolis. So we are close to it now. I'm guessing that Bend is close to that. I don't know what size it is. It doesn't really tell me. Either way, we'll be getting on of that. And we're getting on that. Let me just go and upgrade that to a terminal. We need to upgrade all of these to terminals because it's just preferable. There's a speed rocket being set. I just skipped over it. We don't need to know about that. Let's buy some more of my own stock. And who is that? That's Jay Cook. I'm going to start buying his stock because he's annoying me, and I might eventually buy him out. Right. So 25% delivery bonus for perishables. I don't really have any stock in perishables at all. It's not really my bag. It's not really what I do. What I'm going to do is connect up this rail, I think. Connect up the rail from there to... can I connect this rail up? Like that. Yeah, there we go. It means you can dock into different ones from Jordan Valley. Right. So, bit of money. I think what we need to do is start shipping paper from Jordan Valley up to that area. I'm not going to say it. Boys. 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 The town. Right. Let's ship. We can't ship paper yet because we do not have a reason to ship it. If I go to... city too small. Oh, that's problematic. Right. That's a thing. That's already got. I didn't think about that one. I was going to put the paper mill in there because that's where you need to get it. But you can't because it's already got 2 bits of industry and it requires fish to grow, which is feckin' miles away. So I don't think I can do that. Alright, what I'm going to do instead... I'm going to keep buying out J Cook because he's annoying me. We'll get rid of him. We do need to expand this like so. And pull it down this way and then connect it up to there. What that allows us to do is to send passengers about the place, get a bit more money. Yeah, something like that. Then go there, same thing, pull back. Right. I think what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to alter this route. I'm going to get rid of that. We do not need that car on there. What we need instead is a horrible track going over the top and then down into there. And then we'll extra track this back bit and then we'll connect that up to there. Because what I want to do instead is bring the coal, the ore, coal, whatever you want to call it, to the steel mill. Because then I'll produce steel and then I can then transfer that steel round the back into here, which will then produce cars, but then that'll grow that, which means that then I can have another industry on there. That's roughly what we're going to do. Okay, right, fine. So we're going to buy that steel mill out because obviously we know that that's going to make a bit of money eventually. We're getting paper in Jordan Valley, which is all good. And we just need to check our objectives here. Incomplete there. 2 villages into metropolises. I'm sure. That looks fairly big. That's growing fairly big as well. I don't know why we're not... why one of these hasn't grown yet. I'm guessing these are the village. Yeah, Bend is grown into a metropolis. They are metropolises. It'll tell me somewhere. See, it tells me the altitude, but it doesn't tell me what it is. I'm sure it'll be in the option. This guy's really starting to annoy me. He's bidding on my steel mill. That I don't know. Obviously, the computer doesn't know. It's not sentient that way. Actually, it does feel like that sometimes when you're versing Bismarck. But in Fossil, metropolitan growth. I think that. Yes, right, excellent. In the land of green, we have managed to do 25 years remaining. We've got it all done. Fantastic. Right, that's good. Yeah, the computer ain't sentient, but it does feel like it sometimes when it's bidding on just upping. All it's doing is upping the price in Fossil. That's all it was doing there, which is annoying. Right, so I'm just going to keep buying this guy out. I want to buy them out as much as I can because we need to start sending steel over here. So let's double track this place and then we will bring... Oh, it's going to have to be a horrible, horrible bridge up and around here. It's going to be really, really terrible. I'll let you know that right now. It's going to look absolutely horrible. And then go through the mountain like that. Oh my good grief. Look at the price of it. Look at the price of it. Far too expensive. That's way too expensive for my liking. See, what I could do though, instead of doing that, I could spend my money on this, and then I could liquidate it. No, but actually, he already has his stuff going there. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I want to liquidate it. Right. So, first objective's done. This one is send stuff to Seattle and new newspaper in that other place that I'm not going to say. which needs to grow, and the way to do that is to, yeah, I'm going to have to buy a bit of stock there. If I keep doing that, buying stock in J. Cook, it means I can buy him out very shortly, and then I can liquidate his stuff and then get that money back, and also he's not in my way, which I think is the main thing. Also, it's increasing my stock price. Oh, look, a fossil. That's growing really big. Fantastic. The other computers aren't doing that well. Jim Fisk's doing all right. I can't really argue with that. Jim Fisk's doing very well, and he's the one closest to me as well. Problem is that the other competition, Cornelius, he hasn't got any competition over there. It's pretty much... Look at... Oh, my good grief. Have you been to Alton Towers recently? Look at the state of that. Good grief. That's insanity. How much steel would it take to do that? That is... That's like a Minmatar ship off Eve. It's an explosion in a girder factory is what that is. Good grief. Okay. Let's buy a bit more J. Cook. We only need 700,000 to buy more out. In fact, I'm going to sell a bit more stock. Buy that last remaining bit. And actually, we do need a bit more. Mandu's eye to toothpick calls for wood boycott. Ah, that's not good. We're running out of the old timber. Right. I don't actually own this furniture plant. I should have really bought that furniture plant out because it's producing actually a little bit of money, to be honest with you. Right, so there's a new freight train. I think it's about time. We haven't bought out some new trains for a while, so every train is getting upgraded. Obviously, faster trains are good, and it all matters as well when you look at the fall off. Look at the fall off. There's massive amounts, so you get an extra probably 10 miles an hour out of these trains, so it's worth it. Right, so I own all but one bit of stock from J. Cook, and it's going to cost me 1.3 million just to buy them out. There we go. So, Portland's grown. That's okay. Speed up, keep it to max speed. Sell a bit more of my own stock. I really want to buy out J. Cook very quickly. I've almost got enough money. There's just shy of a mil. Just shy of a mil. 25% cheaper to build rails. Put a cheeky bid on that. Why not? I don't really want it, but I'll put a cheeky bid on it. And I'm going to make him pay for this one. There hasn't really been many other comments about the game other than people really like the game. They would like to see a sort of campaign-y thing or a construction series. It's not really that sort of game. It's very, very beveragey. It's very quick. You can pretty much get a game done. A game generally doesn't last longer than, say, an hour. I don't think I've had any games last longer than an hour. Unless I'm, just messing around or whatever. I'm going to liquidate J. Cook because, yeah, I don't really care for him being there. Fantastic. Right, let me just connect some more stuff up, and we'll connect that up to there. We also want to connect up this sort of grain silo back there, and that should do us quite nicely. Right, so I need to take a train from there of steel and then max that out, then take it over there, and we'll clear it and bring it back. What we will do is we'll actually bring cars back. In fact, we might do that. We also need to take the grain from the fossil seed and grain, and I actually accidentally unclicked the wait until full. Take it over to fossil, come back and just unload it off. Job done. Right. Put it back to normal speed there. Start buying a little bit more my own stock here. Looks like Cornelius is doing alright. Jim Fisk's doing better. What I'm going to do is buy that automobile factory because I know that's going to start making money. It's actually insider trading is what I'm doing, I believe. I know exactly what's going to happen there because of future events that you shouldn't really speak of, as in loads of steel suddenly turning up and going, hello. There we go. I'm also going to start buying my furniture plant as well because it's something I really want to do. Fish kills, oh god, more reports of dead fish. The fish around here are not exactly that nice. I mean, to be honest with you, I think we're living next to the Springfield nuclear power plant because that's twice now that's popped up and said, yeah, there's lots of bad things happening near the fish, so you should probably not bother with it. Right, so I've now got my automobile factory, and I'm bidding on the Jordan Valley furniture plant. I'm just going to edit this guy's route because he goes to Boise. And we're going to wait until full with cars. So he's going to go and drop the cars off and then bring cars back. Or drop steel off and then bring cars back. And obviously that's all good. Going to buy a bit more of my own stock out. I think it's about time we really start thinking about taking things and mail and passengers and other things to Seattle. So I'm going to drive into Portland because I have to go over this way anyway. And I need to drive over past Olympia and then straight into Seattle like so. There we go. So there's Seattle actually connected up. That was relatively pain-free. Okay, there's a station there. We'll put a station in Portland, and that should be job done. Right, we'll get a train, and we'll say go from Portland, and we'll say passengers. And then you'll go to Seattle, and then you can bring passengers and mail back. Why not? There we go. That was quite easy, actually, and that is a long-term one because it's 100 carloads of passengers to Seattle. In order to fulfill that, I'm going to have to just bring it from more than one town. That's not going to work otherwise. So what I'm going to do is actually increase our station to, well, from a depot to a terminal probably, because obviously that you get more passenger bonus that way. So we might as well upgrade them all. It's a false economy doing it the other way. And where else is Vancouver? Oh, Spokane's over there. That has a lot of people. Vancouver should be up here as well, though. Where is it? Over there. Vancouver, which has passengers as well. So we might as well go for a full transportation system over here. There we go. Then we'll go up to Vancouver, which is a fairly big rise. But, you know, go up there. And then we'll track that off. And then we will just bring passengers. Max amount passengers, go back there, clear the track, because there's no way I'm bringing full half-empty cars up that gradient. Going down, not so bad. Going up, bad. Right. So Vancouver, we want to get a station in there and then a terminal. That's all good. Go back down to Portland because I don't think I upgraded. Yeah, it's not a station. It was only a depot, so now it's station. And then straight to a terminal. Right. Over to boys, and a city's still too small, but as you can see, it's getting there. I'm going to, we're almost going to bring cars back as well. That's pretty good. Not bad at all. Other objectives. So, make headlines by building or purchasing a newspaper. We're going to get that done as soon as the city rises up. That's why I'm actually taking stuff there. Transport 100 carloads of new workers to Seattle and 40 carloads of paper to my new newspaper, which I haven't yet got. And do something your banker can be proud of. Attain a net worth of 25 million. I am... Does it mean cash? No, it doesn't mean cash money just sitting in the bank. It means the actual net worth of the overall company, so that's okay. Right, looks like cars are heading back. As you can see, that's pretty funky. I need to probably just check over here. How is this going? That is going quite well. A lot of trains going in there. Seattle's getting nice and full. And there's a refinery there producing some goods in Vancouver. I'm not going to actually... I was going to start buying out, but I don't think there's any point. Oh my good grief, look at that thing. That is insanity, isn't it? Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Right. Jim Fisk. This git's been sticking around for quite some time. I really want to start messing with him a bit by buy some more of his stock. I'm doing very well in this one. It's not been overly stressful like the last one. That was quite insane at one point. Right. I really need for this to increase so I can actually buy... because obviously it says city too small. I can't buy another industry there. You can only have 3. New speed record, apparently, with the 280 consolidation. I'm guessing it can't have been that one. Maybe it could have been. I would assume it would be that one, though. If anything is going to get a speed record, it's going down that hill from Vancouver to Seattle. There's some good speed there. Very good speed. Right. Come on, when's this going to upgrade? I could buy the cannery, and I don't think that would do anything though. Just delivering this steel should do the job. There you go, and look at all the money I'm getting from the car place as well. That's good. I've got a little bit of stock in Cornelius and Jim Fisk. Only 10% of their stock though. I haven't really been bothered about going for that one because it's not really the overall objective of this one. I do want to have another sip of beverage. Yep, and that's freezing cold as you might expect. Right. So, almost done on net worth of 25 million. That one's easy to do, build a newspaper as soon as that upgrades, and then transfer the other stuff, which is carloads of paper and passengers to Seattle. Seattle is over a quarter of the way there, so that's pretty good. That's really good indeed. So, just keep buying up my own stock, and that should increase my net worth. It should increase my net worth. What else can I do to really mess around here? Portland, there's a lot of steel there. What I could do, if I really wanted to, and I do really want to, I want to really want to move that, buy some more stuff. Really want to play some more track. Come on. There we go. And was that like a little horn there? I'm sure I had a little horn. Right. We need to extend this track over to about there. Double track it. And then, this is going to cost a lot. Go under the mountain. And then into Portland. Portland, having lots of steel, as you can see it says 7 steel there, will allow us to go from Portland with steel, max it out, go back over there, and then we'll clear it and then run back. Fantastic. So we're stealing steel from Portland. Excellent. I'm actually going to buy that steel mill out then because it's going to be worth it. That's actually, it's not owned by anyone, but if anyone can lay any claim onto it, it would be Jim Fisk. It would be Jim Fisk indeed, but I don't care because they've been doing me over for quite some time. Alright, where is my train? It should be going from here. There we go, it's actually loading Matt Steel up. That's good. Look at Jim trying to bid on his item. No, it's mine, I think. I think you'll find it'll be mine. Right, so we've got lots of steel going over here, which is good. And there's my steel mill. Spokane Refinery. I'm going to put a cheeky bid on that, if it's making money. I might as well spend my money like that. I can't really build any other track, or there's no reason for me to build any other track. Can't really mess around with the canneries because it would take far too long. I mean, look, I'd be taking fish from there all the way over to there. The opposite side of the map, basically. I mean, that and that is the opposite side, but, you know, actual horizontally, it would be the opposite side of the map, which would not be good. City's still too small, but it is growing up, as you can see. It now actually takes passengers, which is a good thing. So it means we can double track from here, and then double track to about there, and then connect that up, and then we can add a little bit more track, like so, and then say, just join it up like that, and then like that. Okay, and then we can start ferrying passengers. Job done. Ferrying passengers back and forwards. Fantastic. Actually, what I'll do, I will not upgrade that. I will alter that so it takes passengers back, but it will bring back paper when I need to. Obviously, at the moment, don't need paper there because I haven't yet upgraded it because the city is too small, but it will eventually. Let's just buy a bit more. I was going to say buy a bit more of my stock. And local school children get math lessons from Railroad Mongol. Mummy, how much is 25 million anyway? Yeah, it's a lot. And it's enough for me to get the last of the prospectors, papers, and profits victory conditions. So only 2 more to go. That one's easy as soon as that upgrades. And that one is, again, relatively easy as well. Most of them, I guess, are easy in that sense. You know, they're not like really, I mean, some of them can be quite difficult, like connect all these 3 things up, and it can be difficult if you're not going to get them because, you know, people get there first. But at the moment, this isn't too bad. Vancouver is actually supplying a lot of goods, manufactured goods, but Seattle don't want it. Look at that, the little spiry thing. What's that thing actually called, that spire? I don't know what that's called, that tower, that sort of thing in Seattle. Is it, and what is it? Is it like is it just an attraction, or is it like I know it rotates? Or I'm fairly sure it rotates. Is it like a cafe or something? I mean, it'll probably be out of business now, but I imagine those sort of things are. We have something very, very similar in the UK. It's called the BT Tower. I think it's in London. I think it was called the Post Office Tower. Now it's owned by BT, British Telecom. Actually, BT doesn't stand for British Telecom anymore. I think it just stands for BT. It's a weird marketing thing. And it rotates as well. It's got a cafe in it. And it's got loads of like dishes and all sorts stuck on the outside, so you can, you know, it used to be for old phone signals and things like that, but most of them don't work anymore as far as I'm aware, if I'm getting this right. And because it's a listed building, they can't actually go out and take them off or fix them, which is a bit silly. Anyway, looks like Salem's got an industry auction there. Salem, whatever it is. I'm gonna start bidding on that one. If anybody starts auctions for things like that, I'm just gonna buy it. Because there's no reason for me not to. I'm gonna also buy a bit more of Jim Fisk's stock. Speed it up to max speed as well because I can. And I'm gonna buy the cannery. Why not? I'll just buy the cannery just because it puts a bit more money into the town. Right. So. It looks like all the stock has been bought out. Apart from myself, I can buy a bit more of my own stock. Oh, look at Jim Fisk. He's trolling me here. He really is trolling. I think it's because I've just bid on his. Yeah, that's not good. So. Yeah, I can only buy a bit of my own stock, which I will do any second now. And then that's everybody's stock bought out. Obviously, Jay Cook bought out early. It's quite good to buy someone out early on. Do we want to transfer? We could. Oh, there's Lewiston up there. Oh, I totally forgot about that thing. Oh, poor Lewiston. Let's connect this up then. Man loses eye to toothpick again. Yeah, same old, same old. Let's carry some passengers back and forward. And that's actually got steel. Why has it got loads of steel there? Oh, right. I am... Yes, alright, I understand, I'm a complete moron, we already know this. What's happened, right, is that Lewiston was actually connected up with, well, by Jim, probably by Jay Cook, actually. And I never once thought to look up here and actually see what he had up the top. I just assumed that there was nothing there. And I assumed wrongly. Damn it. So there's been loads of steel just sitting on the track, sitting on the line, back here, waiting for someone like me to come along and actually take the thing. Good grief. So let's just connect that up then. That means we can carry... Actually, we'll delete that one. We can carry loads of steel to there, and then we will... do you want to carry cars back? I don't think we need to, really, because it doesn't really want cars. What does want cars, though? I'm just going to buy a bit more of my own stock. Aha! We now have an empty slot. I'm going to quickly buy this out, and it's a newspaper. Boom! Great. Just what we needed. And that means I can go and get myself maximum paper mill. Go over there. Clear it off. Just bring some cars back. Why not? Just bring some cars back. I'm sure it'll all be good. Right. So that means that I have... all but this middle objective, which is transport 100 carloads of new workers to Seattle, steel workers, I'm guessing, and then 40 carloads of paper. So this is the paper coming along. There's 8 loads straight away, and obviously we've got a lot more ready to go out. Obviously we've got loads of more stuff over there. Increased turning. Oh, we're going to have that. Increased turning. Don't think anyone's really bothered about that one. Oh no, someone is. Yeah, I'll be honest, I've got more capital than you, so I can buy this out. Herp, mine, herp. Nope, mine. You don't get it, do you? It's mine. Any second now. There we go. And I'm also getting that Lewiston steel mill, which I don't think he wants me to have it. Trust me, I'll get it. I'll get it. With all the money I'm making, yeah, we'll get it. Trust me. In fact, let's just go bang, bang. There you go. There's an extra 10 grand on that. 100 grand on it. So, good luck to that one. Yeah, he didn't bother trying to bid me out. What I'm going to do, I just realised there's like a lumber mill right at the back here. And even though it's going to cost me $500,000 to do that, I don't care. Because I've got so much money. And I will just take all of that lumber, bring it down, put it there. And then clear and then run back really quickly. So, that's good. Look at this. Look at that. Lots of steel. And since I own all the steel industry pretty much in the game, actually do I? Coal, oil, steel. No. Me and Jim Fisk. Jim Fisk actually shares it. Actually has more money in steel than me. Interesting. Actually really need to upgrade. Look at that. Look at that. That is a really good passenger train. However... not so good for freight. It goes 80 miles an hour, but look at the drop-off. if you're actually doing freight jobs, it's not actually better. The other one's actually better. So it's got speed. It's just got not much pulling power. Right. So we should be close to this victory condition now. There we go. 100 passengers. 100 carloads of passengers to Seattle completed. We are just waiting now. God, look at the size of that town. Less than a couple of years ago, it was tiny little town, and now it's big town. And then it'll produce sound systems. Right, so we have paper going up here, and is that right? We should have paper going up there. Yeah, this one that's bringing cars back. That one should be carrying paper. In fact, what I want to do is just check. I want to alter that one. Actually, I don't want to upgrade it. Cancel. I want to change it so we don't wait until full on the cars back, because obviously we're carrying a lot of cars now, so it's not really worth it. And I think we need to... It's actually probably one of the biggest town I've got. Certainly for connections, it's a bit crazy. So we're still waiting for paper. There's some more paper going. I probably could end it now because I think we can guarantee that I'm going to get that done, but we might as well wait a little bit and get it sorted. I don't know what else we can actually do when it comes to the other ones. I mean, I don't know if people actually want to see more of this. I mean, I know that there's been a steady decline in people watching it, but that's understandable because, you know, I brought it back after probably a year of not doing it. I did a video after a year of not doing it, and people are like, oh yeah, that's pretty cool. No, maybe the novelty has worn off a bit, but either way, I don't know what else we could do. I mean, we've done Germany, we've done Midwest. Is it Midwest USA? With things like, oh, there's a nice freight train. Look at that. The night train as well. It's all black. Let's upgrade to that one then. We've done where Chicago is and stuff. We've done the UK. We've done a lot actually. Done Germany. That one we need to upgrade, but to that one. Upgrade the trains. It takes forever. That's actually a message. Don't want to do that. Message them. You are crap. Right. Oh my good grief. Look at how long it's going to take to do that one. Do I really want to do it? I don't think I need to do it. Thousands pass through Seattle towards Klondike. We're done. There we go. Transport 100 carloads of new workers to Seattle. We've done it. In the land of the green, done. Prospectors, papers, and profits, done. Complete by 1930. It's 1911. Huh. And a new speed record with my other trains as well. It's going to cost 30 million to buy out either of these two. I reckon I can do them both in 5 minutes. There's no point continuing. We've done the optional objectives. My beverage is cold. We're going to leave it there. And that is a really cheeky one. Look at that. I have to commend him at his tunnel building ability, because he's tunneled underneath a frickin' mountain to get there. How's he got there? He's gone from... Where's that go? Where's that track go? Where's it come out at? Oh, it goes round there. There it is. That's his... No, is that my track? That's my track. Okay, I'm lost. I'm trying to look around to see where that track goes. That's one of his, right? That's Jim Fisk's. So, can we follow the train? Can you follow it? Where is it? I've clicked on it, so it should pop up when... Oh, it's just over to there. Oh, it's just over there. Okay, that's not too bad. So, yeah, it just goes round through the mountain. That terminal's also a bit ropey. I don't think I want to stand there. That's not overly good. Oh, by the way, that thing that I just mentioned, yeah, I'm just going to liquidate all of his assets because he can do one. Yeah, I think we can say I've won this game. Good grief. We'll call it a day. Thanks very much for watching. Comments in the comments, as always. And generic partings.